Here are several factors to consider when choosing gear for winter hiking. Clothing. Layering is key to staying warm in the winter. Start with a base layer of moisture-wicking material, such as synthetic fabrics or merino wool, to help keep your skin dry. Add a mid-layer for insulation, such as fleece or down, and a shell layer to protect against the wind and snow. Make sure to bring extra layers in case the weather turns colder than expected. Footwear. Choose boots with good traction and insulation, such as Gore-Tex or Thinsulate, to keep your feet warm and dry. If you'll be hiking in deep snow, consider investing in a pair of snowshoes or microspikes to help you navigate through the drifts. Head and hand protection. A warm hat and gloves are essential for protecting against the cold. Choose a hat that covers your ears and a pair of gloves that allow you to use your fingers without feeling too stiff. Backpack. A backpack with a waterproof or water-resistant cover is essential for keeping your gear dry. Make sure it has enough room for all the layers of clothing, food, and other supplies you'll need for your hike. Other gear. Depending on the length and difficulty of your hike, you may need additional gear such as a map and compass, first aid kit, flashlight or headlamp, and emergency whistle. Make sure to bring enough water and food to sustain you throughout your hike, and consider packing a small stove and fuel if you'll be out for an extended period of time. Extra supplies. It's always a good idea to bring extra supplies in case of emergencies. This can include extra clothing layers, a first aid kit, a flashlight or headlamp, matches or a fire starter, and a signaling device such as a whistle or mirror. Consider the weather. Pay attention to the weather forecast for your hike and plan accordingly. Make sure you have the right clothing and gear for the conditions you'll be facing, whether it's cold temperatures, snow, or rain. Plan your route. Know the route you'll be taking and make sure you have the necessary maps and navigation tools. It's also a good idea to let someone know your plan, including your expected route and expected return time. Stay hydrated. It's easy to become dehydrated in the winter, especially if you're wearing layers that make you sweat. Make sure to bring plenty of water and drink it regularly, even if you don't feel thirsty. Stay warm. It's important to stay warm and dry during your hike to prevent hypothermia. Wear multiple layers, keep your clothing and gear dry, and take breaks to warm up if you start to feel cold. If you start to feel too cold or become wet, turn back and seek shelter. Take breaks. Take breaks to rest and warm up as needed. This is especially important if you're feeling cold or if you're exerting a lot of energy. Make sure to take breaks in a sheltered area, if possible, to stay out of the wind and cold. Wear sunscreen. Even in the winter, it's important to protect your skin from the sun's harmful UV rays. Wear a sunscreen with a high SPF rating and apply it to any exposed skin, including your face, neck, and hands. Pack a first aid kit. Accidents can happen, and it's important to be prepared. Pack a first aid kit that includes bandages, gauze, and other basic supplies, as well as any medications you may need. Stay safe. Follow safety guidelines, such as staying on marked trails, carrying a map and compass, and letting someone know your plan. If you get lost or injured, stay put and use your signaling device or whistle to attract attention. Overall, the most important thing is to be prepared and to choose gear that is appropriate for the conditions you'll be facing. By following these tips, you can have a safe and enjoyable winter hike. I think I've covered most of the key points for choosing gear for winter hiking. However, here are a few additional tips. Choose quality gear. While it may be tempting to go for the cheapest option, it's worth investing in high-quality gear that will keep you warm and dry. Look for well-known brands that have a good reputation for making durable, reliable products. Break in your gear. Make sure to wear and test your gear before going on a long hike. This will help you identify any issues or problems with your gear and give you the opportunity to make any necessary adjustments or repairs. Keep your gear in good condition. Regularly clean and maintain your gear to keep it in good condition. This will help it last longer and perform better, and it will also help you stay comfortable and safe on your hike. Pack light. It's important to pack only the essentials and to leave behind any unnecessary items. This will help you move more efficiently and comfortably, and it will also make it easier to carry your gear. I hope these additional tips are helpful. Remember, the most important thing is to be prepared and choose gear that is appropriate for the conditions you'll be facing. Stay safe and enjoy your winter hike.